Anywho, welcome to the pool rooms. This is a game. I think I can say. It's very something. Actually, not pool rooms. I apologize. It's actually called Pool Space. It's a game I found on Steam for free because it's a demo. Who could have guessed? And I can run, which is a little concerning. But what is over here? E. Okay, so this is the credits for the people. Credits for Cordian. I have literally no clue how to say that name. The Maker, Ink, Robin, Seven Lamps. Your name. I'm not even gonna try it. Treaty, Elegant Crow, Drilly Impact. Okay, Scotty P and Art Station. Credits to y'all, and then the inspos are also credits to y'all too. And Puppa Combo. I don't like that, but wow. Oh, it looks like he has more games. I just never seen them. Gore. Some other two games I can't really pronounce. It's too like visually confusing, I guess. I don't know. But it's the only two we can go in, yes? Let's go. Whoa! Sorry. Oh, wow. Can I get into the pool? I can. Can I jump? Okay, I can. Alright, this guy has a weird jump. That's for sure. This guy has a elite level of a jump. I ain't gonna lie. I'll see how fast he moving. Alright, let me stop. Crouch, control. Okay, it's C, it's C. I don't think I'll be able to scream. I ain't gonna lie. I like you could actively hear me like. You could like over the time of this recording, you're gonna be able to physically hear my voice. Like, I'm sorry if I'm getting so close to you. You're able to physically hear my voice like physically change. Like when I wake up, I'm real tired. But like, so obviously my vocal cords aren't as aligned. I guess I don't really know, but the way how I normally talk, it's a lot more. Usually, because I had to like speak up, so I will have a lot more. I'm gonna guess that's acid, so I'm not going to be jumping into that. But like I was going to say, oh wow, my voice is like kind of weird, you know. It. I mean, it's morning voice for everybody, you know what I mean? But like, I can't. I can't scream. I can't scream. Literally tried before recording. I can't scream. This is a beautiful thumbnail, but I feel like you can't even like thumbnail pick right here. You know what? Oh shoot. Let's make a thumbnail pick right here. Can I? Yes. Full screen. Oh, there you go. Now we're back. Deep water. Okay, the thing isn't even aligned. So are we good now? All right, we're good. We're good. Okay, so this from looks of it, this is the only way I can go, right? Oh no! There was a tunnel over here. And then these stairs. Yeah. We're gonna do that later. I don't know what's in there, but from looks of it, you cannot go in. Hey. I've been thinking about downloading Gmod. I don't know why. I just want to like experience the feel of different games. You know what I mean? Somebody following me? laundry, just kind of chilling here. Very weird. I've been playing this game because I would play like, you know, Super Smash Bros. If I had the Super Smash Bros. You know, or not Super Smash Bros. Sorry, I apologize. If I had the was if I had the what is going on in this game? Can I go in here? No, I cannot. Okay. But like I was gonna say, I've been playing this game called Flash Party. I think it's a very once you get away from like the AI and stuff, it's a very not disingenuous. I would say it's a pretty good game overall, but low-key innuently, I just don't think that I'm gonna be good at Flash Party. It's basically just like a Super Smash Bros. Or what was it called again? What was the game called again? Something. I forgot. I honestly forgot. I forgot what the game was called. But like, you know, when you fight, you know, it's like probably like you got Ganondorf. I'm pretty sure. Whatever. What is this? You got Ganondorf, Sonic, Pikachu. You know, those characters. You know what I mean? Only thing about that game is you don't have to pay as much, and it actually has a story where you can unlock characters. You gotta pay at least a good about $1,000 to play that. I'm keep it truthful here. I'm gonna try my best to get maybe like 2 to 3 characters that like look really fun to play. And since I play on keyboard, I'm basically using only J, K, and H, which is very linear, I guess. This is another really good thumbnail, by the way. Low-key innuently. This is 2 back-to-back really good thumbnails. If I could, I would, like... Sorry if y'all hear me just talking about thumbnails a lot. This, also, by the way, you can clearly tell these are fake. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't, like, a real place. Obviously, it's, you know, it could be... I don't know, but some of this place doesn't look real. You know what I mean? Something's completely off about it. And then there's the deep water stuff, which I don't even know how I'm going to get back to. I'm gonna keep it true for here. I'm a little bitty lost, but if it we ball. I think that's really the only thing I can say about that. To keep it truthful here, some of these lights are very weird to me. You know, it kind of... It's very weird. Like, for example, I could go to this little exit sign or whatever, but I could go over here. See what's happening over here, you know what I mean? I don't think there's any monsters. It's just like a very, very weird place that you can just be at. You know what I mean? You got that. You got that. You got that, sir. You got that. That ain't on me. I ain't got that, chief. You got that. You got that. I'm not... No. No. Yeah, I'm hearing sound like a demogorgon in there. Nah, you got that. Like, you know what? Like, you ever see this? This is something like whoever made this like work is really good at like showing how the game is kind of like trying to be finalized. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's going to be any overall over-canning monsters in it. I think it's just a show of design and creativity overall. You know what I mean? Something that you can't really just be like, oh wow, and then keep going. This is something you kind of gotta take in. You know, it's beautiful overall. And even though I still don't know where the deep water went, I don't even know where I'm at. I honestly don't know where I'm at right now. But and wait, I think I see a door. Is that it? I think I see a door over there. There's been a couple of games I honestly want to play that people like have already covered years, like maybe 8 years ago. You know what I mean? And I've always wanted to play those games because some points in time it was either I just never had a console and or the game was just never on console. You know what I mean? Like there's a multitude of games that finally come back or come out on console, and it's just the game's horrible. No disrespect to y'all, obviously, but I'm not saying the game's horrible, but like the game is almost like it's already dead, and it's just trying to soak in as many players as it can. You know what I mean? Like for example, that one game I think was it Delirious or Vanos played? Was it Delirious, Vanos, or no? Corey and Poise played it. It was this what I forgot what the game was called, but it was, bro, that game used to look so fun. If you know you know, you know. I keep thinking I'm hearing somebody behind me, bro. But maybe that's just me. But I low-key genuinely am in a different world map at this point. Oh wait, hold on, am I back? No, this used to be a square. Oh no, this used to be a circle. But like I was saying beforehand, this game is probably not going to be super. It's probably, yeah. I'm gonna keep it true for here. I'm gonna try my best to get 2 double uploads out at least a day, just to kind of, you know, like kind of play, like try my best to get it, especially on the weekends. Like double upload weekends would be beautiful. You know what I mean? But just kind of bask in this for a second. Just for a couple of seconds. It's low-key beautiful, you know? To kind of, when people don't really understand that if you don't bask and you don't like look around in the sky and see beauty, why not take a picture of it? You know what I mean? Like, you're doing all of this stuff, and you're always ignoring the one thing that's literally right above you. And I never really understood that. Like, a lot of people, like, I have a multitude, like genuinely a multitude of pictures of the sky when it's looking amazingly beautiful, and some people just don't care. You know what I mean? Outside the freak where do I go? How do I get down? And also this big gigantic tunnel. There's that one and that one up there. I genuinely do not know how to get down. Now there's just no music, which is kind of fair, but Oh, thing's coming back. I never really understood that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you are doing so much in life, but you ignore the things that are just inches above you. Literally just, not even inches, well, actually like thousands of meters above you, you know what I mean? But probably at least a million. But you ignore so much beauty for something that looks disgusting. You know what I mean? And no, I'm not talking about food. I'm talking about, like, you're focusing so much, not inherently on yourself, but you're focusing on everybody around you. You know what I mean? Like, you understand what I'm trying to put down? You know what I mean? Like, you're doing a lot of this. You're kind of walking around in water while everybody's just kind of looking over you and doing whatever. You're not really doing this. Just looking back at your art. Just seeing what I've done over these years of hard work. You know what I mean? And obviously, when the job's done, there's a good chance you're going to do that, you know? But at the same time, there's also a good chance that you don't. And that's perfectly fine. Go over here. Low-key, anyway, I don't want to go over there. And it's perfectly fine if you don't want to, like, finish or whatever, but, you know, do whatever. At the same time, you still gotta do something. You still gotta get, like, you know, if you want to, especially if you're doing content creation and your parents aren't gonna help you with, like, the money and stuff of that nature, especially if you want to get, like, a multitude of stuff, get a job. And that's not, I'm not even joking on that. Like, literally just get a job. You know what I mean? Maybe that is just me. Because a job, if you're 16, I would recommend you get a school job. Because it pays okayly well, but it kind of varies, obviously, for, you know, your time and whatever. It pays variously well overall. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing really wrong with a school job. You're getting credits, you're doing all this stuff, and that's the exact same thing with getting a normal job at 18. If you want to get extra credits and whatever. And if you don't want to get extra credits, still get a job. I mean, it's just extra money overall, so you don't have to ask your mom or dad for $25 or $10 or like $5 for food or haircut or whatever, you know what I mean? For DoorDash and Uber. You could just buy it, literally. Oos. 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 You know what I mean? Now we're backtracking pretty far away. And no, I'm not going to censor the word job. You actually, if you think that's, well, obviously I know it's a running joke, but it's if you think that's, like, truthfully scary to hear, and you're over the age of maybe 20, you actively need help. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm literally going slower than not doing this. But now we're kind of backtracking a lot. Because now I'm going to go back to that deep pool area. You know what I mean? This is kind of just like this was originally just going to be like a normal vid. Which, I mean, it technically is, whatever. But I'm probably not going to edit a gigantic amount of this. You know what I mean? And the reason upon why is because I just don't feel like I need to. You know what I mean? Obviously, I could just... So the fact your legs are okay after that type of drop, crazy. However, wait, is this the place? It is. All right, we're back here. Only took like 5 minutes. I mean, you know what I mean? But let's go in. Oh. What is this? All right, wait, hold on. I think I just refound something. Let's try to get up there. There's a red room in there. And, bro, this place is gigantic, bro. Low key. Have I gone in there? Now I'm actually lost because I don't remember half of the stuff I've done. Have I gone down here? I have. Okay. Have I? I can't remember, yo. I'm like, bro, this place is gigantic. Legit. Like, there's like holes and places, or that might be just be a grate or whatever. Oh no, that's a literal tunnel into somewhere. You know what I mean? We went here. Maybe is there anything over here? I never explored over here. You know what I mean? Oh. Might as well go in every one. Nope. There's probably nothing here. To keep it truthful with y'all. The reason why I'm going backwards in this is because I need to, see if I'm going, like, for example, if I go frontwards, I literally wouldn't have no clue because it would be pitch black. You know what I mean? I've been watching the I'm gonna probably turn this down a lot. I've been watching the JJK calling games or calling games. Banger, honest banger. It looks amazing. I'm gonna keep it truthful here. It looks genuinely amazing. Like, honestly, there's probably a lot more to this game. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what's going on in this game. I don't. I'm gonna just keep it truthful with you, It's kind of like it's not like this video was it supposed to be like a inside of my mind. You know what I mean? It was never supposed to be like that. It's never going to be like that. But it's just, there's something almost eerily wrong with this game. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It probably is just me, actually. But there's something, like, off-putting about it. Like, you ever just take a look at this. Something here doesn't even feel right. I'm going to keep it so truthful with you. It doesn't. It genuinely doesn't. But double upload, try my best to get 2 double uploads out at least every day. But yeah. I'm gonna just chill here. Just chill here for a while. And yeah. Probably have some type of glue or whatever on my face. I'm gonna upload this video. Hopefully for some unknown reason, I still don't know why. Hopefully I can actually synchronize this time. Because every time I've been trying to synchronize, it doesn't work, and it's always like, sorry, I don't know why y'all had to see that, but yeah. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope both sides poles are freezing cold. Actually, let me do my original. You know what I mean? I'm over here being all booty goody. You know what I mean? Have a blessed day. I hope both sides. Dang, sorry. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope both sides poles are freezing cold. I trust you to like button. Peace.